Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am Brandy, and in today's video we are going to be decorating my entryway. I am so excited to give you all of this inspiration and budget-friendly ideas. So grab your favorite cup of coffee and a cozy blanket and let's start decorating. We are starting out in my very bare entryway. I already got my tree up and I did get it fluffed. I was so excited to put this tree up, and when Michael brought it down from our shed, he kind of just put it right in front of the front door. So I really had no choice other than to put it up right away. But I thought I would save the decorating so that we can do it together. We're also going to be working on creating a garland for on top of my mirror out of a bundle of stems that I got from Kirkland's. Right now, we are going to start with hanging the garland on the staircase. I assumed this would be the hardest part. For some reason, I struggle with garlands. Even when I do balloon garlands, I just struggle with hanging garlands. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be so hard. So I need to start while I'm fresh here. And then this ended up being so super easy. And that was 100% because I used these garland ties. I've never used them before. I got them at Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago, like before the Christmas rush started, and I did check Target and they do have them, so I highly recommend these things. They are basically just artificial Christmas garland ties is what they're called. And before I even started doing the garland, I measured out halfway. So I just counted my banisters, put a tie at the bottom of the halfway mark. That way when I went to drape it, all I had to do was just go straight up, tie it off, and I was done. I did actually end up purchasing this garland this year from TJ Maxx, and I had quite the struggle. Oh my goodness, look at this. It barely even phases him. He's just like, yeah, this girl is weird. But I had the predicament of wanting just simple greenery. Like the new tree we got for our living room is just simple and green, and I'm slowly getting away from the flocked, I feel like. But this I wanted to show was my inspiration, and this is how I do pretty much all of my decorating. I find something I love on Pinterest and then I just literally recreate it. But back to the flocked. So I'm slowly getting away from all things flocked, and I originally had bought flocked garland from Walmart. It was $15 for a section, and I believe I had bought 4 sections. So it was like $60, and I was like, Brandy, you don't want flocked. You know this is going to make a mess every time the kids go up and down the stairs. Why are you doing this? So I actually ended up taking the flocked garland back, and then I found this at TJ Maxx, and I absolutely love it. It is just a green garland, but it has the perfect amount of like frost on it. It's not flocking, like it's not like the thick cottony flocking. It's just almost like crystals. So it was the perfect middleman, I feel like. So I didn't go just plain green because I was afraid it was going to clash with the flocked tree, and I didn't go super flocked garland. I felt like this was just the perfect in between. I do want to bring you guys back out here though. We're going to make a few changes, and I want to add lights to the garland. You'll see in my next video when we do my living room, I have like the wired fairy lights, but I did not like that look on my mantle and my garland. I ended up finding some on Amazon, and I'm going to go ahead and link them now just in case they sell out because they are the coolest thing. It's the perfect warm white. Oh, it's going to be so good, you guys. But right now, you see, we are creating this swag garland, and I almost debated just taking this thing down and scrapping my whole idea, but I wanted to show you guys that if you have a few stems, you can totally make your own garland. And now that I'm watching it, I would have done a few things differently. I would have addressed that left side while I was actually making it, but it is so hard when you're watching your footage back. You're like, why did I do that? But I'm not seeing the whole picture like I am right now. So I think we'll actually revisit this entryway. I have a few more ideas, plus I want to share the lights with you guys, and I wanted to share how a simple swap such as ribbon can transform an entire room. I'm just so excited. Back to this swag garland, which I'm not as excited about. I'm going to go ahead and put some nails in the wall. That way I have something to anchor onto, and I'm just going to use some green floral wire to attach the garland to the nails. Then you'll see we try and do our best with fluffing it up, making it look somewhat cohesive, but I do think this will be one of the changes we make coming up soon.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I...
Now that we have the layer of flocking wiped off the table, I'm going to start decorating it. This lamp is a new addition. I got it at Walmart and it is part of the My Texas House line. I absolutely love all of the stuff in that line. I actually have already changed the lampshade on it and I meant to change it back, but I totally forgot before I ended this video. But I have switched the lampshade back since then. I was just playing around with another lamp I had, but now I'm going to go ahead and start adding a few little decorative touches. These flocked trees are from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go ahead and use this stack of books just to give height to one of these little ceramic houses that I got at Target. When I got them, they were about $3.50 each, so they were a great deal. They have a timer. They give off a perfect glow. The reindeer is actually part of a 2-pack that I got at TJ Maxx for $12.99, so I thought that was a really good deal. And those wood chip trees I have actually returned. They were just way too expensive for what I got. I ordered them online, so I didn't really know exactly what to expect, but when I got them, I was like, I paid $35 for these. So when I do my little update in here, I will show you what I swapped it out with. And then these trees, I'm just going to pop in vases and crocks that I already had on hand. It is the perfect way to give these Hobby Lobby trees that so many of us probably have just a more high-end and more curated look. And then it also can give them different heights and it can just totally transform them. So definitely try this out if you have any of these Hobby Lobby trees or even Target, Walmart. I've seen the burlap based trees so many different places this year. I'm going to finish this table off with some candlesticks that I got on Amazon and some LED taper candlesticks that I also got on Amazon. And I will leave everything linked below that I can. That way, even if I don't get to posting the video for a week or two, you're still able to kind of see what I'm purchasing and how my style is evolving this year. I have been searching high and low for the best deals, trying to find all of those good dupes. I do have a love for Studio McGee, but I like to laugh at myself and say I have a Studio McGee taste on a Dollar Tree budget. So I'm definitely trying to get crafty. I will be actually DIYing a bunch of ornaments for the tree that you can see in the living room. And that is because this tree out here is the tree that we used last year. So the ornaments are the ornaments that we used last year. So your girl needs some new ornaments. I have a super fun DIY that we're going to be doing when we decorate the living room next week. Sticking with the traditional red and green out here was the perfect opportunity for me to slowly transition to burgundy out in the living room. That way we still have that festive bright red and green when we walk in the door, but when you get to the living room, it's going to be a little bit more organic and natural, a little easier on the eyes, not as like bright and festive, but I am so excited about it. Right now, I'm taking the wood garland that I used on this tree last year and I am just draping it along the tree. I'm not being as super crazy about it as I normally am. I'm literally just naturally draping it on the tree and I ended up loving it. So I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to do in my living room also. And something I saw in a group on Facebook, somebody used yarn, like they doubled up yarn, like strands of yarn, and that's what they use as their garland, and it is gorgeous. I'm not sure if I will get to use yarn this year, but I definitely wanted to let y'all know, just in case you are on the hunt for a budget-friendly way to mix things up a little bit. It's so hard when you want to change up your decor, but it's expensive, especially nowadays. Everything is just so expensive. So, since about October, I have been like trying so hard to come up with budget conscious ideas. And not only is everything more expensive these days, it's hard to buy new decor when you know you have so many people to shop for this holiday season. So I would definitely love to hear any fun Christmas DIYs you have, and I know everybody in the comments would love to hear your ideas also.
A sunny day, but it's cold outside. It tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind. I'm all for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. I'm walking around making small talk with people that pass me by.
I have officially broken the ribbon out, and as you will see, I got a little carried away, okay? I'm gonna admit it now. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I definitely got carried away with the red chiffon. I don't even know how to say it. Chiffon? Now I can't say it again. But I got carried away with this super cute frayed ribbon, and I kind of put it everywhere. And then at the end, I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? I am definitely a neutral girl. I like my creams and tans, and the red is a lot. So you'll see that when we come back out here, I think I've been hinting a lot of that throughout this video, that it is very easy to totally transform your space with just ribbon. My husband loves the traditional red though, so I'm not going to totally get rid of the red. I'm just going to soften the entryway a little bit. So definitely be on the lookout for that video. I think I might throw it in with my living room video next week. And you've probably noticed this is definitely a shorter video than my typical content. I typically share all cleaning, organizing, decluttering, stuff along those lines. So I didn't want to mix cleaning in with this video because you guys know what my house looked like before I started this video, and it would have definitely just been a cleaning video. So I'm going to still film that, and then I'm going to film decorating separate. That way, if you are just into the cleaning only, you only can watch the cleaning videos. Or if you're strictly like decor and you're not really here for cleaning content, you can just watch the decor videos. Not only will I keep decorating and cleaning separate, I'm also going to do each space separately. That way I can walk you through and really talk to you guys. I know you've probably noticed a lot of this video has been talking, but I really wanted to guide you and kind of share what goes on in my brain, how I take a Pinterest picture and bring it to life. So I truly hope you guys enjoy this structure of content for this Christmas season. I'm hoping to have a lot of decluttering content going parallel with the Christmas content. I need to do a huge toy purge. I want to go through my kids' rooms. I want to clean up my room really well. Now that I know what I'm getting the kids for Christmas, it can kind of guide me on what I should get rid of, what broken or super used toys I can toss, what I could actually start donating before Christmas so people have the opportunity to regift those items. I just have so many things going on in my brain right now. The last thing we're going to do for tonight is add this bell pick that I got at Hobby Lobby last year to my swag garland. And I have seen this pick at Hobby Lobby again this year. So it is definitely still on the shelves. And this is the final look at how everything turned out on this particular night. I know I mentioned I already took those chip trees back. Well, that's what I'm calling it, the wood chip tree back. And we're going to be switching up some of the red ribbon, but I absolutely love how everything turned out. I was able to reuse a lot of the items I already had, and just purchasing some red ribbon, I was able to totally transform it, and I'm excited to show you how I transform it again. So definitely make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, for always being here and supporting me. You guys have no idea how much it truly means to me. I will see you all in my next one, friends. Bye.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot?
If this is up until March, you know why.
Old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of